How's it going with the Beer Master over there?
Oh, it's fucking going. I find cores.
We've got a use for the Beer Master tonight, ladies and gentlemen, because something monumental just showed up at the NSLC.
Motherfucker, eh? It must be an easier way.
You just scroll down the B. There's a letter thing there. You can just. The letter thing will let you go by fucking letters. It's all alphabetical.
Here we go.
You know what alphabetical means, right?
You know more about this piece
all
of
the
shit.
26 letters in a row.
Fuck yourself. Ooh, Coors Brewing Company. There we go.
Once you find Blue Moon.
Jeez, how many fucking beers do they have?
Oh, I have a few.
Jesus.
I don't even know if they necessarily listed under Coors on there.
You're not recording yet, are you?
I'm recording. I'm recording all this.
Give me fucking 15 minutes of me finding this fucking... No, it didn't fucking work.
Let me.
I went to Coors and then I went back up and it got back into the fucking breweries or something. Let's go by style or something. I don't fucking know. I was going by breweries. Give me here. I'm gonna throw it in the trash can. Okay. Fucking Beer Master. This thing, piece of shit. They cost like $1 or something. You're gonna edit this out right now. 10 minutes of fucking with that piece of crap.
Maybe Blue Moon isn't in this.
I guess it should be, shouldn't it? I think it's not old. I think it's like 2000.
Well, maybe they listed under Blue Moon Brewery.
Yeah, because it was its own brewery one time, wasn't it?
I don't think it ever was.
No. Let's go to fucking Belgian Whites or something. It would be into that. I don't know. Style or something. I don't know.
Hey, the Brewmaster will not fail. It came.
It's already a fucking fail.
Hey, you know what? Blue Moon ain't on this piece of shit.
Really? Okay,
Yeah.
that was a waste of fucking time.
So,
we have nothing to go by, though.
because the Brewmaster came from the future to tell us all about the beers that still matter. Apparently, Blue Moon no longer matters, but right now it does.
Just auto off.
No, yeah, it auto offs after a while. So, what just appeared here in Canada is Belgian Moon. And you say to yourself, what's Belgian Moon? I've never heard of Belgian Moon. Well, Belgian Moon is the alternate name for Blue Moon because they can't have something.
Alternate universe.
Because they can't be so. They can't
alternate dimension beer.
Yeah. Anyway, it's the alternate name for Blue Moon. There's some sort of legal nonsense going on where they can't have it up here in Canada under that name. I don't know. It's dumb. It says brewed in North America, so it's not actually Belgian. Of course, a Belgian white, Belgian style wheat ale. So they call it a Belgian white, yet say they brewed in North America. It's not a Belgian white. It's not. It's a Belgian styled ale, but it's not Belgian, of course.
It's basically the Rickards red or Rickards white of Canada or the States or something.
So artfully crafted, brewed with white wheat and oats, this Belgian style ale features a crisp finish and perfect combination of orange peel and coriander. 5.4% alcohol by volume. I have no. Let's see, it's.
What's the record? Just like 5.2 or
5.2.
It's not 5 or
yeah, something like that. This is brewed in Coors Brewing Company, Golden Co. USA. Molson Coors, blah 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 blah.
Yeah, it doesn't say it's brewed here.
Yeah, so I'm sure it probably eventually will be brewed here. That's usually how they do it. They'll introduce it to the market, and it'll still be coming from the U.S., and then eventually they'll switch over to Canadian.
Down the road, you'll be proven wrong, probably.
I don't care. It's not like anyone takes my opinion seriously anyway. I'm retired, damn it.
Apparently somebody takes your opinions. It'll hurt when you...
Oh yeah, well those are different opinions though that get certain people all butthurt. Oh no, you unfriended me on Facebook. Yeah, fucking cry a river.
Stuff floating. It's not... Is there stuff floating here? I guess. Is it unfiltered? Does it say...
I don't remember it saying anything about that. No, I think it's filtered.
No.
Well, no, she looks a little cloudy.
It's cloudier than your one, isn't it? You shook up.
Yeah. Well, you got the bottom dregs, so.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're just going to see if it's any better than Rickard's White. Essentially, we should have actually had a Rickard's White, but with it to compare.
I didn't think that far ahead.
Yeah. You idiot.
Shut up.
But all right, so yeah, it is cloudy, orange color, orangish.
Grapefruit juice.
Grapefruit, orange, sort of in there.
Yeah.
Good head on it. Pretty good.
Oh yeah,
even in your shitty little glass, pretty decent head.
It's a Rickard's glass. Come on.
Mine's a Rickard's glass too, but at least it's got a curve on it.
Curves.
This is the sexy glass they had in those commercials back in the day. There, where they're at the bar, Rickards, and fucking.
You slide the Rickards red down the bar. I let it keep going. Like,
yeah, pass me a good beer. Slide something good.
No, it slid off the bar and smashed. Yeah, well.
Mm. Maybe you can use it to clean the floor later. So really aroma, I guess.
It's orangey coriander something or other.
Yeah, it's really heavy on the orange and coriander more than anything else, and this wheat must.
Like a sweet orange, or not those.
You know, it smells more authentic though. I think this smells better than the Rickard's White.
I smell the wheat in it a little bit.
This is wheatier than the Rickard's White.
Yeah, probably not. Well, maybe it might be closer to that. What's that real Belgian one?
Oh, like Hougly.
Yeah, it's sort of maybe. Well, not really, but that one's pretty good. But
yeah,
I think this is closer to it than Rickard's is.
This is definitely closer. It smells more like actual like grainy malt.
A bit more complexity to it. Rickard's is kind of like just orange juice. They just put it in.
Well, yeah, Rickard's has this weird, I guess compared to this, at the very least, kind of artificial kind of.
The whole line does.
Thing coming.
Yeah, artificial kind of like what the hell's in this?
This smells better. I like it better. So this will be a first for me because, believe it or not, I've never had actual Blue Moon. I've had some variations over the years.
Variations? What do you mean variations?
Well, I've had beer mails where people sent me like their I can't remember what kinds they are.
Oh, yeah,
now.
there was like another one, wasn't there?
Yeah, but there's several kinds of Blue Moon. So I guess we'll go to the old taste.
It's kind of weird.
Kind of bland.
Yeah, but it has kind of like a.
It's much more heavy on the wheat.
Yeah, like it's not like that sweet taste, and it's kind of a.
Yeah, it doesn't really have any sweetness. I might be getting a little bit of orange zest, coriander-ish kind of thing going in the back, but for the most part, it's just very, very strictly bland wheat kind of taste. This tastes more like Molson, the Molson wheat that came out a couple of years ago, which didn't have much flavor going on at all. This is kind of like that. It reminds me of that.
Not real bad, but it's kind of like if it didn't have that weedy taste, it would be like so watery. It'd be terrible.
It just got a little bit of that orange zest. But again, it tastes more authentic, too, because it's not like overly sweet orange or anything coming up.
Yeah.
It's just like you get a little bit of that kind of orange rind kind of thing.
Still, it doesn't taste like 5.4%, though.
No,
it tastes like it's like
watery. And
I suppose on a really hot day, it'd be alright.
Yeah.
Good lawnmower beer.
Dry in my mouth, though, like a motherfucker, man. I'm getting like cotton mouth out of it.
That sounds like a personal issue.
Yeah, it might be.
Yeah, that means you just have to drink more of it, that's all.
Probably. That's probably the reason.
Yeah, it does do kind of dry your mouth, doesn't it?
This is slightly better than Molson wheat. That's the best I can say about it. It's Molson wheat with a little bit more flavor. And, I don't mind Molson wheat, but it's really just bland. It's like the epitome of the bland North American wheat beer style.
Where would you put this, like, compared to, like, Rickard's? Better than it?
The Rickard's has more flavor, honestly.
Yeah.
If you're looking for sort of a Belgian style wheat beer that has more flavor and it's actually
the finish kind of falls flat on his face.
Mhm.
This thing, it's like kind of like.
Yeah. I don't know. This is kind of disappointing. Again, this might be changed for the Canadian market. You never know what they're doing with it, right? So this still might not be authentic Blue Moon or whatever. But yeah, it's kind of disappointing.
It's a knockoff one.
I mean, you know, I think most people say Blue Moon's kind of disappointing these days anyway. It's like, you know, it's just kind of it's almost a forgotten brand in some respects. People just like, I'm gonna fuck that shit. It's all right. I'd probably buy it again. What were they selling it in single cans or what? Yeah.
Must have pretty new. There was no label on the shelf or nothing. Yeah.
I'd buy it, but I could definitely see where they could make the argument. Oh, add not that I would do this because it's verboten for me, but I could see the argument where they'd be like, yeah, add a fucking orange slice to it or something like that to add some flavor because there's really nothing going on.
Or you put in like a frosted mug or something like that.
Oh yeah, you could do that
put
too.
Ice cubes in it.
Mm-hmm.
Probably make it good.
It would be awesome. A little bit of grenadine in there.
I don't know. This is all right, I guess. If it was like 4,000 degrees outside, and I wanted a really nice beverage. It'd probably be pretty good.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of that coriander kick, so it kind of tricks you into thinking it's crisp when it's really not. Yeah,
But the smell, if the smell actually sort of translates into the flavor more, it would probably be a better beer. But it seems like it just sort of like, it smells pretty good, and then you taste it and you're like, this doesn't really that great.
Yeah. So we went 11 minutes on a beer while we spent about 5 of those minutes on Brewmaster. I'm not editing it out.
You're gonna have like 5 minutes of like beep, 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 beep.
I don't care. I don't care if my audience gives a shit. If they don't want to watch it, they don't want to watch
Why
it.
do you have no subscribers?
I have subscribers. I have like 2,500 or more.
Yeah, we get like 14 views on a video. It's not just these 2,000, but most of them aren't even watching anymore.
So what?
They've gone to watch, I don't know.
Who are they watching now?
Dave's beer reviews.
Dr. Dave, the beer professor.
That's right, probably.
And all his rants and raves with Dave.
That's right.
Fucking pony.
Everybody likes that.
Ponytailed freak.
That's humorous. The beer dramas.
Yeah, so I'm going to say 3 out of 5.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
Yeah.
So middle of the road is nothing special.
Can't give any more than that. It's okay, we've wasted 12 and a half of your minutes, so...
You never get that back.
You'll never get it back.
Sorry.
So fuck you, we own you, bitches.